Hey guys, as Michael McDonald and the Doobie Brothers would say, we're taking it to the sheets. Yeah, get it? Taking to the sheets. Yeah, crack myself up. Yeah. And yeah, anyway, so we've gotten started in this back room. We've got the ceiling done with 1/4 inch because we're just covering up old, well, you can see over here. Oh, another strip over here, Preston. You can see over here, we're just covering up that old, really crappy drywall, which is on top of lath and plaster. So anyway, so we've gotten that in. We just need one little patch there, which is there, and then we need that patch over there. And then what we're going to do here, we're actually going to make this into a what are we doing? Shelving. So shelving that comes out like an embedded shelf that comes out actually as far as that vent pipe, and then it'll just encase that, so it'll all just look highly homogenated. So I think it's gonna be nice. Next step is we're going to cut a piece of drywall that fits in here. So what I've done is I've got a stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and it is going to, I'm going to put a piece of 4x8 1/2 inch sheet of drywall. It's going to be resting right here, hanging out in space, and then we're going to screw it to the wall just to keep it in place. And then what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll have a hole drilled up here like this. We'll have a hole drilled up here, and then what we'll do essentially is we're going to run it like this up this, keeping it plumb, and scribe a line on this piece of drywall, on that piece of drywall, so that it would fit in perfectly. So let's see how that turns out. So I think we left off before Christmas break with just finishing up the ceiling with the 1/4 inch drywall, and then we came to work on this wall. So the first challenge, we had to fur the whole thing out. So what we found is if we just put a piece of lath over the lath, then that's going to be about the right furring out, so that we have room for the wires, the plumbing, the electrical, etc., etc. So on these stairs, though, they've cut this stair trim, or the stringer, actually at in a curve that ends up down here. So we had to be able to cut the drywall to match that. So what we did is we put, this is 1/2 inch 4x8 sheet of rock. We just rested it here. We leveled it, screwed it to the wall, and then I made this this board with a hole in it with a little point. And what I did is with the level is I put it right where the curve starts, and then we made like every 4 inches made a dot, to where essentially dots on the radius of the curve up until the point where it just starts going straight, which is here. So we just made a straight line all the way up, and then I just connected the dots with my pencil. We cut it in place with the Dremel, which just seemed easier than pulling it down and trying to cut it, because it was easier. So now we're going to pull the screws out, get this piece out, take this piece off, drop it down, and see if it fits. So let's go. Okay, whoa, look at him glow. It's like God is shining on him. So we got one piece in. Pretty happy with the way that worked. I mean, it's, you know, it's not exact to the micro inch, but close enough. Especially when we trim it out. And so then we got 2 more pieces to put here, and then we have this whole wall, which is another issue, something else altogether. And then we have, of course, the rest of the stairs. But anyway, that is the first update on drywalling the back stairs. That's our story. Stick into it. Okay, whoa, look at him glow. It's like God is shining on him. So we got one piece in. Pretty happy with the way that worked. I mean, it's, you know, it's not exact to the micro inch, but close enough. Especially when we trim it out. And so then we got 2 more pieces to put here, and then we have this whole wall, which is another issue, something else altogether. And then we have, of course, the rest of the stairs. But anyway, that is the first update on drywalling the back stairs. That's our story. Sticking to it. All right, it is whatever day, 15th. The day after Greg's birthday, the day before Bill Selset's birthday. And we got this much more done. And we've got obviously that and that to do yet. But those are like square spaces. Those should be easier in theory. All right, another piece. A couple pieces up there. That piece up there. So we just have that wall and then that bit there and that wall and the ceiling. Okay, we got another chunk in today. Got that done. Got that hole cut out for, those are going to be recessed shelves that come out, and then we're going to use the shelving as a way of boxing in and hiding that that pipe, that vent pipe coming up. I've got some more drywall over here done, so now we just have this and down there. And oh, here's our helper. Hello, helper. All right, gypsum boys, we're ever closer. So now we've got this in, we got that in. All we have left is this, the ceiling, that, and that bit around the window. So we have one full sheet left. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a piece out that goes around the window, and then that internal piece should be sufficient for those pieces. At least that's the theory. So I'm sticking to it. Well, I would love to have gotten that last bit done, but we just ran out of time. It's Saturday. I've got so much to do, and I'm not going to be able to. We typically work Monday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not going to be able to work Monday because I'm roasting to get ready for Mexico. So, alas, alack, you'll get to see it when I get back from Mexico and do it. All right, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.